for that. We have some breaking news just into the Atlanta News First newsroom. The Georgia Supreme Court has declined to hear Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis's appeal to stay on the indictment of President Donald Trump. Willis asking the state's highest court to review an appeals court decision back in January. The Georgia Court of Appeals ruled that Willis and her office could not continue with the indictment because of, quote, appearance of impropriety from a romantic relationship that Willis had with a former special prosecutor on the case.